Hi everybody, welcome aboard. If you guys have any questions or anything, go ahead and shout them out. I'll answer as best I can. First of all, on June 11th, 2013, we did have a wildfire that came through the park. Started on the south side of the gorge. It was 95 to 100 degree temperature that day. We had 40 to 60 mile an hour winds. It did come through, jumped the gorge, took out everything in its path. At the time, we had 52 building structures in the park. We lost 48 of them. So now we are in the process of rebuilding, and hopefully phase 1 will be ready to go Labor Day weekend. That's our goal. So first of all, on my right hand side, this new building that's coming up here is our new visitor center. It's about 14,000 square feet in size. We're going to have a new state-of-the-art restaurant that'll seat about 212 people. Our new gift shop in there is going to be between 3,000 and 4,000 square feet also. The nice thing about the new visitor center, if you come to the park and you don't want to pay the admission to come through the park, you can come in and eat or come in and shop, and that's it. If you don't want to pay to come in, you don't have to. On the back side here, they're doing landscaping. Before the fire, we did have a water clock that had the time, the date, the month, all that stuff, and they're going to get started on the new water clock. Hopefully tomorrow they'll get started on that. And that's going to go up in here somewhere. I haven't seen the plans where it's going to be exactly, but it's coming. Also on the back side of the visitor center facing the gorge here, we used to have a tram that held 35 people. It was one single aerial tram. The new gondola system that's coming in is going to be 6 8-passenger gondolas that'll take you back and forth across the gorge. And next to it is going to be our new zip line. It's going to go all the way across the gorge. You'll catch it from the south side and you'll fly all the way back to this side. And hopefully those two attractions are ready to go by November 1st. That new white, off to my left, the new white building over there, that's the water plant. We do have the capability of pumping our own water out of the river below. So when that's ready to go, we're good to go in there. So. Royal Gorge Bridge. Anyways, the bridge itself here was built in 1929. It took 7 months to build the bridge, and there was no injuries or any fatalities building the bridge. It took about 80 people to complete. They started on this side with the cables, they brought them down to the river and up the other side. The bridge itself, our highest point is about 1,000 feet above the river. The bridge is about a quarter mile in length. It is 18 feet wide, so it is two-way traffic normally. For the trailers and such, we only have one on the bridge with the trailer and the bus system that we got going right now. The river below is the Arkansas River, and during the summer months they do whitewater rafting through the gorge. And mainly it's class 4s and 5s rapids for whitewater rafting. The train tracks down below are used for a scenic train. It's called the Royal Gorge Route Railroad out of Canyon City. It runs 3 times a day, and it's a 2-hour round-trip train ride. And it starts at $39 and up, depending on what package you want to do. They do have an open car. You can stand outside and observe. They do lunch, breakfast, and dinner trains also. And if you guys want to look off to my left, you can see the barren area along the cliff wall. There's no trees there. That's where the fire jumped the gorge. It started on that side, and the hot embers flew across the gorge and took out that, and then it started back up on that side. If you guys want to look off to my left-hand side, the southwest over here is a mountain range that goes across. The high peak over here is John F. Kennedy Mountain. It looks like his profile lying down looking up at the sky. His forehead's the highest peak. You can see his forehead, his nose, his chin, and his Adam's apple. Folks, we're now going over part of the bridge that burned. You can see below that we did replace about 100 planks on this side of the bridge. As far as the bridge structurally goes, there was no structural damage due to the fire. We just had to replace some planks, is all. Off to my right hand side, this brown building here, that's our Plaza Theater. It survived the fire, and the reason it survived was the fire crews that came up that day saw the stairs out front were on fire, so they cut the stairs away.
When we get up to the animal pens, we had a herd of sheep up here. They split, and now they're going back together in towards the buffalo pen, so I'll try to take it nice and easy. Okay. And if we can get a spot where people can get some good pictures, I'll stop.
Okay.
Okay?
Sounds good.
Okay, this is Ranger 6.
Also, phase 2 of our new project going forward. Down here in the plaza, we're going to have another building with the concessions and a gift shop. And hopefully they're going to get started on that in a couple of months. They've already got supplies ready to go, waiting to get started on it. Coming up here on my left-hand side, this was our Mount Man encampment area, old western town. We had gunfights, we had a saloon, we had old-time photos. All that's going to be phase 3 and phase 4 of the new project moving forward. So that's probably a couple of years out yet. Also, if you guys look off to my left, the fenced-in area here, this is going to be our new children's play area. Before the fire, we did have an antique carousel that did burn, and we put on Facebook if people want to see that come back. So we have a new carousel that's going to go up here. We're also going to have a couple, there's going to be a splash pad and a couple other things for the kids to do. And hopefully that's in line with November 1st opening as well. This area we used to be our wildlife park. To my left we had some elk, we had some buffalo to my right, and across the way on the cliffside we had our own bighorn sheep. All the animals did survive the fire. Coming up right here we do have some bighorn sheep. There's a herd of about 40 roaming this area. And they're going to be right to my right hand side here, right here.
And
those are all wild bighorn sheep.
No. Now you change your mind.
Also coming up on my right hand side, the A-frame tower, that's our sky coaster. So if there's any thrill seekers here, it is open. It's 25 for 1, 45 for 2, and 60 for 3. You do have to at least be 46 inches or taller to ride it. Also, when we get up to the parking lot here, you guys get off, look around, take some pictures, stay as long as you want. We have a gazebo up here. That's an excellent spot to take pictures from. We have a snack shack if anybody needs something to drink, water, pop, or anything like that. And either we'll be back here to get you guys, bring you guys back across. There's another trailer or a bus that'll take you guys across also. So once again, everybody, thanks for coming out today and enjoy your time over here at the south side of the Gorge.
นี่ห้องน้ำนี่เป็นยังไง
พ่อหมกกินข้าวมาอยู่พี่
เรามีลุงนี่
Ranger 6.
แล้วก็
Ranger 6.
ไปละคันนี้เนาะไปหมด
Close from the front all the way to the back. Yeah.
ไฟไหม้เบิดมาฮอดฝักหนึ่งของขวดละอ้าวพากันไปใส่มานี่คือว่าเฮือยอยเฮือยังแท้
ไปเสียหันยังไงเนี่ย
บ่อยู่เฮือนสนุกบ่อยู่เนาะมาซอกทุกเนาะ
เมื่อคะ
ที่โถขึ้นมาพี่มันลงไปทงมันกวางขนาดวะนี่ขึ้นมาถึงหอคอยแล้วนี่สูงสุดนี่เอาไปสิกระซ่องกองกระซ่องถ่ายรูปเอา
ถ่ายรูปด้วยไหมถ่ายรูปเอาทีเราก็ถ่ายเฮ้ยฮัน
ยืนอยู่ตรงนี้ถ่ายรูปให้เหนือเห็นพวกโอ้งามนี่นะโอ้ยลุมพุ่นก็มีอันนารางรถไฟมีเฮือนคนอีกอยู่พุ่นนะถ่ายรถถ่ายรถตรงนี้